I just need to come on here and rant for a little bit. David Tepper is an embarrassment to the Carolina Panthers. The disgusting behavior yesterday is completely unacceptable. For anyone who is unaware, the Carolina Panthers played the Jacksonville Jaguars yesterday, and it went about like the rest of the Panthers season. A 26-0 loss. We lost to a backup quarterback, had no offense, no offensive line. Bryce Young got absolutely killed. He didn't have his best day. The defense was non-existent. I mean, it was just bad. Total shutout. First shutout since, I believe, 2002. But leave it to headman David Tepper to top it all off, to throw his drink from his box seat into the crowd of Jaguars fans who have done nothing wrong except choose to be Jacksonville Jaguars fans, which just so happens to be the team that's shutting out David Tepper's team. That is all they did. They didn't say anything to him. They didn't make any gestures. They simply were watching the game. Something happened. David Tepper got upset and poured his drink out of his box. I mean, what in the world? That is one of the douchiest, is maybe the word I'd used, things that I've seen in the NFL in a while. I mean, I get it. Dan Snyder was bad. But Dan Snyder never pulled this one out of his book. David Tepper looks like the next Dan Snyder. I mean, the lack of professionalism, discipline, class, and so many other things on this team is so evident, and it starts with the head driver of the bus. David Tepper is like a spoiled rich toddler who plays with the Carolina Panthers like his toy. But then he throws a tantrum like a little boy when things don't go his way, when it doesn't work how it's supposed to, or God forbid, someone who knows how to run a toy tries to show him how to do it. David Tepper is mad about the performance on the football field, but then pretends that this is not the team he made Scott Fitterer put together. He gets mad at Frank Reich because his team was, 1-11? Acting like it wasn't his decision to put him in the job in the first place. Giving him a terrible roster. Going back to Scott Fitterer, let's call him what he is. He is simply Tepper's yes boy. Whatever Tepper says, Fitterer does. He has no pushback. And I know I just talked about this a few weeks ago, but I just have to vent. I'm getting so sick of watching this every single week. It's like a bad soap opera. David Tepper's not only an embarrassment to the Carolina Panthers, but he's an embarrassment to the National Football League, the game of football itself, the city of Charlotte, the state of North Carolina, and the club of rich billionaires. I wish there was a way the team would be sold to the fans, and then we could see how fast things would change. If nothing else would change, the culture would change. And right now, we have no culture. None at all. It's dead. Thanks to David Tepper. I mean, shoot, it got ruined in 5 years. Who's to say it can't get fixed in 5 years? There's a lot of work to do. But we have to get David Tepper out of the driver's seat. I cannot say that enough. I can't believe what I'm watching. I really can't. Mr. Richardson must be rolling in his grave right now. I understand they never had overwhelming success during his tenure as owner. But we were respected. We competed. We had grit. We had heart. We had an owner that listened to his fans. He let the GM do their job. He let the coaches do their job. The Panthers were not Mr. Richardson's toy, but instead his creation, his passion, his obsession. Tepper's only obsession is that green piece of paper. Why do you think he's so worried about concerts? Why do you think he's so worried about a soccer team? He wants money. He wants that green piece of paper that he has billions of. I'm done. I'm sick of it. Sell the team, Tepper, before it gets any worse. You suck.